All right, so Young and Jefe. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Young and Jefe. I'm gonna just say, I think the way that Young and Jefe handled the King Pill, Adam 22 no jumper situation was fire. He not gonna let nobody make him crash out or nothing, but he gonna establish what's going on with him. You feel me? Kiwi Head and Poetic Big Mama tried to set King Pill up for the wet up. They tried to set Jefe up too. They didn't need to bring up none of that diss track stuff where he was dissing Bro Gang. Everybody in Los Angeles knows how this gang shit go. You know what I'm saying? You wait till you get on No Jumper, the biggest degenerate platform, I don't know, in the land or whatever. And then you try to make a moment where he do something. Shout out to Young and Jefe because he didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? It could have definitely went another way, even with the question he asked at the end, like, yo, what we doing? Because we all know what that means. But for the record, he handled that well. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like he getting some smoke from the other Pirus. I guess these the Pirus from it's King Pill's hood or whatever. I don't know them. 458 or something like that. I don't know. But one of them want to catch the fade with Jefe. I think that's kind of crazy. And guess who interviewing him? Out of all people, guess who interviewing bro with the glasses on, looking away? None other than Wack100. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman IB for the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video, new video. Shout out to all my good people, man. Again, Wack100 in the middle of some bunk, because that's who he is. He's the bunk skunk. You know how to be like, Bunk Skunk Fridays. He's the bunk skunk. He is. Wack100 is the bunk skunk. But anyway, and this is the thing too, right? And Jefe supposed to have like a cool little relationship with Wack100 or whatever, right? But Wack gets on the line with this dude from King Pill Hood, and dude wanna fade. Bro name is Time Bomb. Bro name is Time Bomb. Time Bomb want the fade. Time Bomb want the fade for what reason? I don't know. But we gonna get straight into this. Again, shout out Jefe for handling that like a gentleman. You're straight up. If this your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Don't troll me. If this your first time to the channel, shame on you. Shame on you. Let's see what Jefe don't care about that, about what the check say. Nigga.
Period. It can only be the recipient. I wasn't going to even speak on the King Pill situation because I didn't even feel like I punked him. I just was firm with him. But being that he spoke up and tried to interject and ask me, who disrespecting you and how I'm disrespecting you, and he wasn't hearing what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Look, the conclusion of it all, you said the same thing I was saying, but what we on? It was left quiet. After that, man, there's nothing else to even talk about, bro. I left it to him. Like, either we gonna be good or we gonna get to some action. It was left at that.
Bow. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I want to say this too, right? This ain't no the Trays versus the Paul Roots. This ain't none of that, right? And Jefe made that abundantly clear. He don't even know nothing about these politics out here. He wasn't talking about my hood. No, who do you talking about? But he wasn't talking about my hood. They're between Young and Jefe. Don't care about what the checks say, nigga. And King Pill, we not gonna make this like a thing like that. You feel me? But let's continue.
Now, Time Bomb, you out of pocket. You out of pocket if you is who you say you are as a person, as a man, and as who you supposed to be from 456. You out of pocket. I'm not
456. That was the numbers I was trying to come up with before. 456. That's where they from. 456. All right.
not turning down nothing. If you want that, you can get that first and foremost. Second, how you gonna call me out based off what the chat is saying? In that case, if you want to fight me, you gotta have a problem with every person from 456 that was up there at no jumper. If you going off what the chats was saying, but let's get into a Wack100 and Time Bomb was saying. And y'all already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
Punks like that shit
Well,
right
hold
there,
on. When did I
blood.
wait?
That shit right there,
When did
blood. It's
I
like
tell you?
extreme. And suppose the homies was in the backstage, right? Suppose
I don't know what's going. It's like a Saturday Night Live skit. Homie on the right side look like he worked for Wildin' Out or something, bro. He all blood and you know what I'm saying? Like, what is we doing? And what's up with Wack? Look at Wack. Wack like a smart ass canine. Stupid ass boy. Stupid ass boy, you ain't from Paru.
because I know that suppose even if King Peel or something would have hit Adam 22, right? I know for a fact that Ant wasn't gonna let him and other people wasn't gonna let him. You would have put the homies in a war with the 8 Trays over your stupidity or
Who is gang? I'm just curious. Who's gang? That Wack100 just found to see the type shit he do. Who is this nigga with the lime green sweater on with the slit? Who is bro? You just got him on here talking about some shit that happened on No Jumper, a podcast, right? Again, this is what I be talking about with Wack100, with Kiwi Head. They do all this type of shit that has effects outside of the platform. Who is this blood nigga in lime green? What? Rack up there. Stupid ass boy.
even if it didn't have nothing to do with the 8 Trays. Let's say you hit Adam and Adam shot you, and the homies would have been like, they didn't do nothing.
Boy, what are you talking about? What's boy talking about? I'm sorry, y'all. All right, I'm sorry. My bad.
Right? Some of the homies were like, well, he did some stupid shit, or one of the homies would have pulled out a gun and shot at him because of your stupidity, right?
Yeah.
That right there, you know, and then you would have put the homies in a situation because they would have been like, oh, blood, why you didn't do nothing? You let blood get shot. And then some of the homies would be like, blood doing stupid shit.
But see, this is why I'm telling you, like the all the energy toward, I feel like the energy towards Aunt Hefe, it ain't justifiable. It'd have been one thing if Aunt Hefe would have been like, oh nigga, whoopty whoop, and said something
and
about
Hefe's a real nigga. And Hefe's a
said something
real
about
nigga, real stump down
all Aunt
nigga.
Hefe did was address the.
And that's funny too, right? Niggas like, yo, Aunt Jefe is a real stomp down nigga. This is a sentiment across the interwebs and the streets and all that. Niggas like, yo, Ant's a stand-up dude. So then why get on here with Wack100 and be doing all this, bro? Trying to make it seem like something bigger than what it is. Now, we going to get further into this because I did see this right here. And we're going to get into this, and bro going to start talking about how King Pill is not even this and that. So what make you want to fight Aunt Jefe? Why you need a fade with Aunt Jefe, bro? And you saying that Aunt Jefe's a stand-up dude, but supposedly King Pill ain't who he's made out to be. But you want to fade? That is ignorant. That shit is ignorant. And leave it to Wack100. Leave it to Wack100 to get some ignorant shit popping. No cap. With them ugly ass glasses, boy, thick ass frames, boy. You like Harry Potter too? You like Harry Potter, Harry Wacky.
Disrespect that they tried to like make a topic of conversation. He let niggas know, hey, look, bro, we ain't gonna have a topic talking about how a motherfucker dissed to Trey. Right now, you gotta look at something, right?
It's not Aunt Jefe. It's I'm getting sick of these motherfuckers posting 4, 5, 6 got punked. Like that shit right there,
That shit right there. Well, that's how you can tell this is somebody who like, you don't supposed to be on the internet. I see you got your little earpiece with the little thing on it. Hello. You ain't supposed to be on the internet, bro. These people say a 4, 5, 6. That's what they're going to do. These are trolls. Half these people don't know nothing about them numbers. Like I didn't. They don't know nothing about this shit. You going out to kill, oh man, all blood. All blood what? All blood what? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out that lime green sweater though. Okay.
Did I tell you?
Man.
What did I warn you about a month or two? I said, bro.
Yeah, you told me this, bro. Let me keep it 1,000 with you, man.
I said, anything he does, they're going to make him the face. And I said, you're going to start seeing things tied to your neighborhood that you've never seen before. I told you that.
Ain't none of these. Look, let me tell you something, man. Look, This look, he ain't no face in no 456. That nigga's he ain't even the face of San Bernardino, bro. You know what I mean? That nigga's not the face of nothing. You know, I don't even understand like why the homies even let him go so far. I was trying to reach out to the nigga. I called scream when I seen him go to no jumper. When I seen this nigga go to no jumper with oil and his shirt off, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga? I was like, what the fuck, blood? Like, what the fuck?
That's Jay.
I see, but that's the thing though. Time Bomb, you saw him go up there like that, and then he got asked back to the platform. But where was the contact with gang? Meanwhile, he from wherever y'all from. We could do the thing or whatever, right? But he from wherever y'all from. Just like you said, some of the homies was up there with him, condoning that, right? Why you ain't get at him after the baby oil incident? You know what I'm saying? But now we get up here with Wack100, and I'm gonna just be honest. I think it's a clout play. I think Wack100 probably told homie, hey, get up on here with me. We get you some motion, get you some things going and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's going on. My boy up here look like Afion Crockett. Talk about blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have did that off camera, right? You should have did that with him and your peoples, man. That's crazy. But niggas want to fight and Jefe because the comments. I don't get it.
You get what bro, I told you the same thing. I said, look, bro, I'm just letting you know when you called me, Wack, we need to holler. I said, I'm just telling you right now, bro. He's the face to your neighborhood. Now,
Yo, can I? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yo, can I ask, why do people call Wack100? I'm just curious. Is there no other blood authority? Damu authority? I'm just curious. What's up with Deuce Sims? Niggas don't call Deuce Sims? Deuce Sims is in the streets. Deuce Sims is in the streets, recorded. I'm just saying, but niggas call Wack100 for what? You calling him because he content. Oh, because he content and he your avenue to that screen. Because I don't understand that. Again, nobody speak no, like, Wack100 got the valor. Nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, niggas in lime green sweaters want to call him the politic they hood. It's wild. It's fuck to me. That's wild.
if y'all, that's what y'all wanted to be.
Hell,
and I said, as soon as something happened, you're going to start seeing your neighborhood tied to stuff you
Bro,
never seen before.
he could have got the homies to some bullshit, bro. The young homies, and all they want is an opportunity in life, homie. All they want is to be rappers. All they want is to be singers. They felt like no jumper was the opportunity to make this happen. You know what I mean? I'm not, like I say, I'm not down. I'm not dissing no Crips. I love Crips. I learned to realize as a black man that we all black and we need to stand together and create businesses and stuff, right? If I got a personal problem with you, I got a personal problem with you. I'm not disrespecting no Crips. I don't even want to see no blood disrespecting no Crips. You know?
And this is my thing, bro. This is my thing when it comes to NFA. You know, me and NFA been politicking maybe 6 months, but I kind of gotten to know the brother, right? And you know,
he's a good person, very good person.
He didn't been everywhere we didn't been. He didn't did time, fed, state, county wide, all that, right? So what I don't want to happen.
And Jefe was in a real indictment. You understands me? Went to real prison off the back. He was doing shit in the streets. Again, shout out Rap News Street Politics. Get a whole breakdown on that Jefe. Shout out Rap News Street Politics. Gave the whole breakdown on bro and what he was on. You know what I'm saying? It's documented what he was on. Don't act like, oh, you know, he from where we from. And Jefe, now where you from? I know and Jefe deal with you or we don't know why. Everybody on the internet is wondering why. Everyone, right? But don't do that. Don't lump yourself in with these niggas who really got stained in the streets, bro. Stop doing that. You never did nothing in the streets. You shot some dude 1,000 times with a BB gun. Stop acting like he went to the what? Yeah, y'all went to YA Youth Authority. Everybody went to Youth Authority. That's your whole claim to fame is Youth Authority. And yo, chill, bro. Knock it off. Stop trying to put yourself in a category with them boys. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? He's crazy.
There's people saying, oh, Ant, they calling you out. I'm telling you as a homie, right? The violation is on King Peel's side. And I'm not even calling the violation because he dissed, because he's a power rule. And if he felt like he wanted to diss, that's his right. The violation
that's true.
he bowed it down. Ant got the
Yeah,
right to
that's real.
Trey to say, hey, homie, that's what we ain't doing, whoop-de-whoop. And Ant said, so what we doing? Right?
There's no way. Look, Wack.
So we can't
I swear to
direct.
God on my grandma blood, and you telling the truth. There's no way in hell that a nigga could raise their voice to me like Ant, right?
I just want y'all to pay attention to this, right? This is what I mean about the clout stuff, right? Now the brother just sat up and talked about, I'm not trying to be with the black brothers and with the what we need to come together and run businesses and all that brothership, mothership, and all that other shit, right? He just did that. Now watch the tough guy thing. There's absolutely no need for this right here, and this is what I'm talking about the shit that Wack keep up and create. There's no need for what homie about to do right here, but I get it. He's on the big screen with Wack100, so he about to do his big one. Let niggas know how tough he is and what wouldn't go down if he was there, like everybody do. Just pay attention.
The way they did, no. You know, the way they did, nigga, blood, let's go outside. Nigga, I would have cracked blood in his face. Ant didn't do nothing wrong. The Buster shit was that nigga over there, King Pill.
So
that
what
was
I'm
the Buster
saying
shit.
is, now here's the thing. And King Pill, as a homie, he got the right to do it how he want to do it. He just got to stand on it. His
Yeah, you
problem
got to
is he's
stand on
not
it.
standing on it, right? So look, watch this. Ant from the gangster card. 4 extras from the neighborhood card. Them two dudes are neighborhood of size as enemies. This dude coming into
Yeah,
the game, he violating everybody, right? In the name
everybody.
of 456, right? Because
Yeah.
y'all wasn't addressing it. So I'm saying like this, because what I don't want to happen is people saying, oh, Ant, they calling you out. Should be no call out with Ant. Ant ain't turning down nothing. But as a brother to Ant that I become,
All right.
he ain't
Oh,
do nothing.
well.
He ain't, and I ain't
Okay.
copping no
Okay.
pleas for bro or
Well,
none of that.
what I'm gonna do with the situation? I'm gonna drop the
He ain't
Ant
like if he
fade.
would have
I'm gonna drop.
he didn't say you promote ass nigga, or he didn't say he just said, homie, we ain't finna be doing none of that discussing disrespect to the trade. Now, Ant was in a bad
Well,
situation because we rather nigga said a trade.
Hey, brother, Wack100 runs his mouth. You trying to get some in, bro? That's not how it works. You gotta let him stop talking. You feel me? I know you trying to get in there. It ain't happening, gang. He must not know.
Or the disrespect to the trade. It's a diss to your hood anyway, right?
it's disrespectful. Yeah,
Right.
it's disrespectful,
So the thing,
bro. The nigga knew that, bro. If you did, first and foremost, right, me being from 456, I can't let a Trey yell at me like that. I'm gonna get active. I don't give a fuck.
well,
There's
you
100
ain't gonna
niggas.
let
I'm gonna get it
nobody
bracket,
yell
right?
at you like that.
I'm gonna get active, my nigga. But this the thing though, right? Ant didn't do nothing. Ant is stumped down, nigga. Off the respect of you, Wack. I'm just gonna leave that fade alone with Ant, because Ant
Yeah,
didn't do nothing,
but
bro.
what I'm
But
saying,
Womp, 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 womp. Fair to say he didn't really want that fade with Ant anyway. I don't even know what niggas would think. Like, it'd be funny, the whole internet shit. Niggas see niggas and just think like shit be sweet. Like, you didn't want that fade with Ant, no way, bro. Talk about on the strength of Wack how? On the strength of Wack how? That was too easy. That was too easy. I wonder what Ant Jefe think about you giving him a pass. What? Because of Wack100. That shit is preposterous. He said on it, all right, I'm going to chill off of Ant. Like Ant was feeling pressure. Ant don't even know who you is. Ant don't even know this nigga. He act like Ant felt pressure. You know what? All right, because of you, I'm going to just chill. Word, brother. Word. That nigga's crazy.
it's not.
So y'all heard it right there. So look, I don't pose no threat to nobody that don't pose no threat to me, nor no gang or community that don't pose no threat to me. You know what I'm saying? Nor trying to harm me. That's first and foremost, bruh. Like, as this dude that you say you are, but you got the name Time Bomb, so that name speaks for itself. If you act on what the definition is. But you seem that you senseful, like you got some sense, that you grew out of some things. And if you grew out of these things, I think you have grew out of, how can the chats motivate you to say that you want to get down with me as if you defending the honor of 456. You will only be playing into what they said, that I marked out 456 when I didn't. Although this got to do with communities being dissed, as far as I'm concerned, this wasn't no 456 situation. This was a situation that came out of that dude's mouth and him standing correcting and speaking on what he meant by it. That's all. 456 was never mentioned. None of that. The word community was mentioned though. But it is what it is. But what we not about to do is act like Wack100 got me a pass.
Facts.
Oh, you doing this for Wack100, brother. You not doing nothing for Wack100, bro. If you got some smoke with me, then you got that smoke. If you don't got the smoke, you don't got the smoke.
Facts.
Be a man and leave that alone, because it ain't even no smoke with Fiend Pill. I don't have no smoke with him. I just don't have time for the goofiness. And that was a goofy situation. See, dudes always fancy in their mind who they are. And a lot of these dudes rarely walk these steps. I'm not one of them persons to call myself, hey, I'm this, I'm that. The people gonna tell you. The people gonna always tell you how they feeling.
Facts.
But that was goofy to me, bro. I gotta call it what it is. That was goofy, bro, for you like to even be up on here on camera talking about you want to squab with me because of the chats, bro. Like, as a grown man, I don't know if you got kids, but you know you talking about you on some blackness. How can you let that come out your mouth? How you know who in these chats? What if all them chats was the police? What if all them chats was the police? You gonna do the police work? Then on top of that, you got videos like this coming up.
Yeah!
Oh shit.
King Lil Pill, nigga! I can't wait to catch that pussy ass nigga slipping. I'ma walk down on this pussy ass pistol gripping. Let's slide! 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 Ain't no more talking about shit, bitch, I'm slide. First you was talking all that shit, now you dying. Let's slide!
Let's slide! Slide!
Let's slide! Let's slide! Let's slide! Let's slide! Let's slide! Let's slide! I jumped off the porch and I've been sleeping outside. Smoke you like a Newport in your eyes and watch you die. Let's slide! 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 I've been smoking weed and sipping lean, I'm hypnotized. Nigga disrespect me and that nigga getting fried. Kill you for your Rolex, I call that shit killing time.
This is King Pill. Lil King Pill, or whatever, Lil King Pill, with a blue and red rag tied around his neck. I don't know if he was cripping and blooding or if he did this video on some camaraderie. I don't know how long he been banging 456, bro. But at the end of the day, as men and as dude that say they stand on integrity and stand on some type of moral ethic, you gotta hold the goofiness feet to the fire. When people do goofy stuff and be on goofy stuff, you can't get mad at even if it's the opposition. I'ma chastise my people first and foremost because you are wrong. I'm not one of them persons that's gonna get mad and then just go at the ops. Because most of the time, it be your folks. And like I said, I am not an op. But y'all gotta holler at y'all people, bro. And like Wack telling you, and like Wack said, when y'all allowing these people on camera to have y'all hood in their mouth, they become a representation of y'all hood in our mascot. So when people see these faces, they're gonna be like, oh, that's the face that associate with that. But let's cut the BS. Because if you high ranking as you speaking, then you should know better than to let a chat motivate you to say that you got a problem with me, but in all sense, recognize that I'm a real one or a solid one, bro. That don't make no sense at all, bro.
And that's a fact. Don't make no sense. The nigga went from super blood to blackety black. Like, I don't know what's up with homie. But that King Pill shit was slapping. Slide, slide, nigga, what? No. So that nigga was a Crip? Y'all let me know in the comments, because that was I ain't know nothing about that at the end. I ain't gonna lie. I seen the shit, but I didn't see the end. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was wild work. But y'all see what's going on. Shout out Jefe, man. I like the way he handled his scandal. I'ma just tell you. You feel me? Like, boom. What? Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that, bro. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even upset. I don't even know who homie is with the lime green. But get out the comments. Straight like that. And ain't nobody giving no passes because of Wack100. I like how you said that too, bro. Act like you own that or don't be on that. If you got a problem with me, you got a problem. If you don't, you don't. But ain't nobody giving me no passes because Wack100. Stop it. Wack100 can't get no passes for itself. Are you shitting me? It said passes. That's crazy work. Now, for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Again, that's @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She's working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, even content strategy. Again, that's @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. But I want y'all to let me know in the comments, pardon me, how y'all feel about all this? Wack100 in the middle of some bunk. You know what I'm saying? Time bomb, homie acting like Wack100 his big homie or something. Oh, yeah, because I'm going to do the thing. Let me know what you think about young Jefe and how he handled this like a gentleman, gang. You never really see Jefe come out of his skin, bro. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comments. It's your boy, Gangland Neem. Peace.